Vanakkam friends, I welcome back to my presentation. Let me talk about the influence of weather on crops followed by weather forecasting and meteorological instruments. I will also discuss few questions and answers. Few of our graduates gave feedback to include one-liner. So I included that also in this presentation and future presentation as well. Thanks for your feedback. First talk on influence of weather on crops. Well friends, climate is most important and dominant factor that influences suitability of crop to a particular region. Variation in crop growth and yield is determined by climate to an extent of more than 50%. Solar radiation, temperature and rainfall are most important weather factors. Solar energy is used for photosynthesis. Rainfall influences soil moisture and its availability, and temperature to regulate both soil and plant activities. I will discuss now the first factor, that is temperature, which influences the accumulation of dry matter as well as breaking of food materials to increase growth of all plant parts. Cardinal temperature for different crops was already discussed in chapter 1 of crop production. Here I will explain again. When compared to rice, wheat needs an optimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Regarding low temperature injury, there are many injuries and they are reduction in survival, cell division, photosynthesis, water and nutrient transport, growth and development, and finally yield. When crops like rice, sorghum, pearl millet are exposed to 15 degrees Celsius, chilling injury occurs. Freezing injury freezes ice crystals in the intercellular spaces in potato and tea, and that results in cell dehydration. Another important low temperature injury is suffocation, which means formation of thick layer of ice or snow on the soil surface that prevents entry of oxygen. This results in poor respiration and accumulation of harmful toxic substances. Frost heaving is lifting of plants along with soil due to upward swelling of soil because of ice crystals formation. This causes mechanical lifting of plants. Next one is frost damage, which damages cell and its structure. There are two types of frost. Type 1 is advective or advection frost, which is the attack of large masses of cold air from colder region. Second type of frost is radiation frost, which indicates the release of heat during clear and calm nights due to radiation from all exposable objects. The frost damage are white frost and hoarfrost and black frost. White frost is due to sublimation of ice crystals on tree branches, while black frost is frozen vegetation because of reduced air temperature. Good friends, let us now discuss on high temperature injury. High temperature reduces absorption and assimilation of nutrients by the plants, which affects growth and development of crops. Also results in low yield due to poor pollen production. What is thermal death point? It is killing a plant when critical temperature is above the limit. Example is at 28 degrees Celsius, calcium absorption is reduced in maize, while in rice, nutrient uptake and nitrate reductase activities are reduced. It also affects plant height, root elongation and pollen development in crops. Well friends, what do you mean by sun scald? It is nothing but dehydration of leaves followed by scorching. Other injuries of high temperature are reduction in photosynthesis and respiration, killing of young seedlings due to burning, and in cotton, stem girdling is the worst injury. Let us now discuss on weather forecasting and meteorological instruments. Exact meaning of weather forecasting is prediction of weather for the next few days to follow up. Weather forecasting services are given by Indian Meteorological Department. Weather forecast is more useful for agriculture, general public and fishing, followed by government officials, shipping, mercantile and naval, community projects, port officials, offshore drilling, defense service, aviation, civil and military, food forecasting and mountaineering. Let us now deal a very important component, and that is types of weather forecasting. Questions are frequently asked from this section. About 6 types of forecast, and we see one after another. First one is now forecasting, which is forecasted for 0 to 2 hours, whereas short range is up to 72 hours and very short range is for 0 to 12 hours. These 3 types are highly useful for farmers, marine agencies, fishing and general public. Here rainfall, heat and cold waves and thunderstorms are forecasted. Medium range of forecast is for beyond 3 days and up to 10 days, which is important for farmers, and rainfall and temperature are exclusively forecasted. Fifth type is long range forecast, which is forecasted beyond 10 days up to a month and a season. Most useful for planners in this forecast, monsoon rainfall for whole India with expected deviation from a normal rainfall is reported. Deviation may be excess or deficient rainfall. Sixth one is extended range of forecast, which is highly useful for farmers, in which temperature and rainfall is forecasted for 10 to 30 days. Meteorological instrument is also an important content for the examination point of view. Let me explain on several instruments like thermometer, which records temperature in degree Celsius and also degree Fahrenheit. Anemometer is for wind speed and measured as kilometer per hour. Next is hygrometer to record relative humidity in percentage. Rain gauge is used to record rainfall in millimeter, while snow gauge is to record amount of snow. Wind vane is for wind direction. Atmospheric pressure is recorded using barometer or barograph and expressed in millibars, whereas size of hail that falls during a storm is measured by hail pads. Campbell-Stokes recorder is for recording sunshine. RH is also measured by psychrometer. Pyranometer is used for recording direct beam solar radiation. Height and altitude is measured by altimeter. Manometer is to record root pressure. We have to see few more instruments. Photometer records transpiration. Stomatal behavior is recorded by pycnometer. Lysimeter is used for measuring evapotranspiration and leaching. Piezometer measures depth of water table. Dew is recorded by darsometer. Tensiometer is used for recording soil moisture. Growth of plant is recorded by axonometer or crystallograph. Lactometer is used for recording specific gravity of milk. We can now see few questions and answers. Dash measures the direction of wind. The option D, both A and C is the correct answer. A is wind vane and C is wind sock. Validity period of forecasting about 10 days up to a month is termed as B option, long range. Pan evaporation is measured by the option is A, lysimeter. The stem girdle is an important symptom due to high temperature. In the option B is the correct answer, that is cotton. As per feedback of our friends, let me discuss on one-liner now. Climate determines the variation of crops by more than 50%. High night temperature helps in breaking down of food materials that results in shoot growth. Optimum temperature for wheat is 25 degrees Celsius. If sorghum is exposed to 15 degrees centigrade, it shows yellowing. Lifting plants along with soil from its actual position by ice crystal is known as frost heaving. White frost and hover frost is due to sublimation of ice crystals on tree branches. At high soil moisture, stem griddling, otherwise stem scorching at ground level, occurs in cotton. Medium range forecast is for beyond 3 days and up to 10 days. Barometer or barograph is used to measure atmospheric pressure in millibars. Instrument used to measure soil moisture is tensiometer. Attack of large masses of cold air from colder region is known as advective or advection frost. For PDF and online tests, text me at 9894904745 or mail me at vanangamudi.tnau@gmail.com. Good friends, kindly subscribe my channel to get upcoming videos. Kindly share and comment. Thank you very much.